Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. For today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet this lovely stitch. It's made out of single crochets and puff stitches. And this is the back. You can make scarves. Well, I started a scarf for the homeless, but it does use up lots of yarn, just to point that out. You can make baby blankets, hats. I'm planning to make hats, and it goes on forever, endless. So I will show you how to crochet this lovely stitch. It's super easy. What you need to do is chain multiple of 2, and you start crocheting this lovely stitch. Okay, for this tutorial, I am using this huge carrot cake. Can't even fit into my screen. Look how big it is. The anniversary cakes that I bought. It's huge. Okay, this yarn is super soft, and I thought to myself this would be perfect for the homeless. That's the reason I bought it. And it's about 1,000 grams. So, but just to point out, one color, crochet this. So just to have that in mind. Okay, it's 100% acrylic, and it's a 6 bulky, but when you're crocheting it, it's super soft, and it does get thinner when you're crocheting it. So I would say a 5 maybe. Yeah. So it's asking you to use. I always get this questions. Please look at the label, because it tells you which crochet hook you use. If you are a loose crocheter, use a smaller, because this one says 8mm. If you are a tight crocheter, use a bigger crocheter. Go up size or half up size. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. This yarn is made in China. I'm sorry. I just want to point out that what they did is, I haven't worked with the rest of the ball, but there was a knot after, so it suddenly changed to color, and there's a knot. I'm hoping that on every color there's no knots, because I would say no, I would never buy this yarn again, because it's being thick, and yeah, still too expensive. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so chain multiple of 2, and I'll be right back. I can't remember how many chains I did on this one. I will count, and I will chain the same, and I will be right back. Okay, so I chained 25, because I'm going to be I just chained an extra because I'm going to be doing a single crochet just to give room to start. So, and I counted, yeah, it was 25. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do single crochets on each chain for the first row, as you can see on here. And then I will meet you at the end, and we will start the stitch. And on this one I didn't make a border, but on this one I am planning to make a border, and I will show you how to do that. So chain single crochet on each chain, and I used a bigger hook to do the chain, so it will not stretch. Okay, so I will meet you at the end. Okay, so I have did my last single crochet. I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. I did 2 rows on this one, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 single crochets, and I'm going to start the puff stitch. 1 single crochet, puff stitch, 1 single crochet, puff stitch. It's super easy. Okay, but I will show you a trick on how to do the puff stitch. I always show out tricks no matter what. So single crochet on the next stitch. Okay, the puff stitch is just a regular puff stitch that you do, but we're not going to go in here. We're going to go one below. That makes it unique. So 1, I do it 4 times, 2, 3, 4, 4 loops, and I pull them all together and I secure it with a chain. I always do. Go to the next one, single crochet, okay, and then make another puff stitch. And then you will see the puff? It's popping towards the front. Okay, so we're going to do another puff stitch, not on this one, but one below. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and one more. 4. And pull it at once, secure it, single crochet to the next one. And then you repeat this all the way to the end. One below, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull it once, secure it. Go to the next one, single crochet. This is how I do my puff stitch. So I go one below always. 1, 2, 3. Uses up lots of yarn. And 4. Pull it once. You will notice it's a huge gap between, but that's okay. We'll close it up. See, the more you crochet, it will shrink. Single crochet on the next one. So I'm going to let you crochet all the way to the end, and I will meet you at the end, finishing the row. 3 and 4. Lots of puff stitch. And secure it. Okay, so I'm at the end. I did my puff stitch, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 single crochets just like this, and then finish this row and chain 1. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make single crochets on each of the chain, I guess. Well, 1 single crochet on the single crochet, 1 single crochet on another single crochet, and 1 single crochet on top of the puff, and then continue on. So this row is all single crochet. Now we're preparing for the next row to make the single crochet, but we're going to move around the puff stitches, as you can see here. See, we're going to skip one. Well, it's going to go further a little bit, and I will show you how to do that. So continue crocheting, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, so I finished this row, just did the single crochet, chained 1, and now we're going to start the puff stitch. So we started 2 single crochets here, so I'm going to make my 2, and I'm going to add an extra one so we can move those puffs just like this. Okay, so we're going to make a puff here, right here. 1 below, 1, 2. I like my puffs fat and chubby, so that's why I do 4. If you want to do 3, you're welcome to do 3. If you're using a thin yarn, you can do 5. It depends on how you want it. Okay, so make a single crochet on the next one, and you will notice, see, your puffs are moving around. See, just like this. This is how it looks like. Either way, both sides are same. Okay, so I'm just going to continue repeating this all the way to the end, and this is all we're doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pull all at once. It's a super easy stitch, and it looks fantastic. Okay, and then go to the next one, just like this. 3, and it's really fun, and it goes fast. if you have yarn in your stash. It's a lovely stash buster. So I will continue crocheting, and I will come and show you. Well, I'll come and show you at the end how to finish it, because we're doing 3, right? I'm just trying to create a border here, because on this one I didn't do anything. Just wanted to see how it looks like on this yarn, and it does look nice. Nice and thick. Fabric is pretty thick. So I will finish, and I will meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so I'm at the end. I did my last puff stitch, and then I'm going to see you automatically. You will see 1, 2, 3 in front of you, and you just do your single crochets, and then it gives you this nice edge. And the next row, again, you chain 1, and then you do single crochet on each of the single the V's that you see. Let's point at that, because there's single crochets and then there's puff stitches, right? But just be careful, because when can you see, like, there's 3 here, and we're supposed to do 2 on them. So I would just go, if you do 3, then you will do an increase, and just be cautious with that, because we don't want that. So I would highly recommend you not to do single crochets on each V. So when you hold it, you will see 1, 2, 3. See? But we need to do 1 on the puff stitch and 1 on the single crochet. Then there would be no increase. Okay, so this is all we do. We continue crocheting, and when I'll finish this row, and when I come back, I will show you how we did it on the first row, how we did 2 single crochet, and it will give you a way to show you how it looks like on this one. There's no wrong side, so either way would help. Okay, so I will be finishing this row, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just finishing the last single crochet, chain 1, and again I'm going to do 2 single crochet, as you can see here. So I should make my next single crochet, my puff stitch around here. So do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and then make my puff stitch right here. One below. Oh, the color changed. See, on this one I didn't see any color change. Okay, I was wondering what was happening. I thought, what is this? 3, 4. Okay, pull. Chain 1. Okay, and then go to the next one. Not chain 1, I'm sorry. Single crochet. 3, 4. We only do chains when we're turning. That's all we do. And then automatically you will see that your puff stitches, oh, now it's yellow color. 3, chain 1. See how fun this is? And it goes like this. So I hope you liked this tutorial. I just wanted to share you how it's done. Super easy, nothing complicated. Highly recommend for beginners who just started to crochet, because I am getting lots of comments for a new friendly beginner samples for me to show. So here's one. I would highly recommend you to start as soon as possible. And if you want to make a hat, just go into my crochet hats. If you go into my videos, and then there's a search, click that and then put down crochet hats or hats, it will pop up. So you make a brim, and then you start doing this around and around. Or you can make it flat and then sew up. It's so super easy to make. If you want me to do a tutorial with this stitch, let me know on the comments below. And I don't approve until I read it, because I'm getting very, very weird comments. and I just don't want my YouTube channel to get into problem because of those comments. So that's the reason I am reading it first, reviewing it, and then approving it. Okay, so I hope you liked this tutorial. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and happy crocheting!